Ladies and gentlemen, how you all doing? This is Khan over coming to you to celebrate the release of Europa Universalis IV Rights of Man DLC. That has come out today when I'm playing this particular game, October 11th. Hopefully this is going up on October 12th, but we'll see how that goes. To celebrate that, I'm going to actually start a Let's Play, my first recorded Let's Play of Europa Universalis. And to do so, we were going to go and play the independent nation of La France. This is not going to be a... You know what? It is going to be an Iron Man run. You know what? We're going to make an Iron Man run. I'm probably going to get butchered, but you know what? We're going to try it. We're going to see how this goes. France. Let's start that Iron Man. And my real objective right now is to remove the blight known as the English from the map, while pretty much guaranteeing and getting all of my particular cores back. So I'm not sure if I just got this said. Well, first things first, let's get rivals down. So we're definitely going to rival Denmark, and we're definitely going to rival those pigs in England. And we'll probably end up rivaling Hungary as well, why not? Hopefully we can keep on the good side of Austria over here, but who knows? This guy's going to be very, very twitchy, let's say. So reclaim cow, or solidify papal relations. Let's do this one real quick first, so we can get some very, very quick papal status going on. And I have a fair amount of money here. If you can see early on, I have a good balance of money. Question is really, what do I want to do with it? Well, I guess first things first we're going to do is going to send actually... some good relations down there, and access for Provence and Nevers. Let's say no for right now. I don't want those guys walking through my lands. Oops, I just gave it to somebody. I don't know who I gave it to though. Can I get rid of it? No, so it wasn't to Nevers. I guess for Provence then. Egads, I don't know. But alliance from Genoa, so sure, we'll give it to Genoa. We'll see if Spain, rather, wants to be part of our whole sphere of influence. It looks like they will. Fantastic. We do want to make sure we have enough to hold back those vile English. And frankly, if I can, I'm going to keep Spain divided for as long as possible. Let us also begin over in this particular area to build some spy networks. And actually, you know what? Screw Burgundy. We don't want him getting access back and forth. Alright, so, that's what it was. Okay, I'm guessing we have this whole thing because Nevers is freaking out. Oh my gosh, we're separated from all of our stuff, and Provence is as well. But why am I playing this particular game? I mean, like, you know, I'm sure you guys have seen this before, right? Well, I'm doing that mostly because, like I said, it has now been a new DLC coming out. In this particular case, it's Rights of Man. So Rights of Man adds a couple of new things. One in this particular case, you fiend. I must defend my own shipping down here in the south. I've been raided just now. I think we'll do that. Actually, we'll stick the cogs. We're gonna hunt pirates down here. Dear Genoa. So one of the reasons I'm doing this is because we have new things now like great powers. So now before, while you were like, hey, cool, you know, people are great and all that kind of stuff, but who cares, right? Now we have abilities that we can use as a great power. Let's also figure this out for a second. They are improving relations with England, so we definitely want to attack them. Oh, they're allied with Burgundy, too. Who you guys allied with? Not anybody. Lesser partner in a union with Laureen. Where is Laureen? I have a lousy geography with this particular game. Royal Merit of Castile, of course. I'll be happy to do so. I'm probably gonna start building our own... Revoke our access. Start building our spy network over here to start taking them on. And you know what? We will do the same thing. Actually, no, we can't. That's why, because we had to get our spies back first. Maybe down here in the south, pick up Avignon. I want to get rid of Avignon, but that's not going to be great. I'm sure people are going to complain about that, namely the Pope. But it's still super, super early. So like I said, great powers. First thing. Second thing that we can do now, too, is that The whole air idea has been completely and totally overhauled, as well as adding in the addition of the Queen Consort thing. Which means that if both our people die, we are not going to be completely hosed by the fact that we are out of any kind of legitimate royalty. Let me try to find an A real quick. Excuse me, what you call it? What am I looking for the term here? An advisor. That's the guy I'm looking for. So spy network construction. I'll show you what that was in just a second there. Increase trade efficiency? Nah, maybe not quite yet. No, you know what? We're going to increase trade efficiency. So spend a little bit of money to do that. Worth noting right now. Okay, so what did... What? Oh, big deal. So, like I said before, we have something called Great Powers now. As Rights of Man brings in this whole idea that Great Powers can do awesome, awesome things. I'm going to slow this down for just for a second, although we're on speed 1 right now, too. We can do things now, since we are a great power, and that's going to be the top 8 nations in the world. We can do things such as demand they break their alliance with somebody else, which is pretty cool. So like Brittany, for example, they're not going to do it in this particular case, but they can, in theory, break it if we're powerful enough. We can also intervene in a war if another great power is actually fighting. Influence somebody, which costs us a fair bit of money, so of course like this. We can alter their opinion by 25 for 10 years. They also receive 1 to the monarch power, and they gain trust from us. But it's going to cost us a fair bit, a pretty penny, to actually be useful overall. We can also take on foreign debt. So if we want to go and really be a nice guy, which I don't, I admit, we can take on somebody else's debt, which is pretty cool in a certain from a certain degree. Now taking a look again over here at Provence. We could be able, they consider to be core provinces. I'm not going to worry too much about influencing necessarily. I kind of want to take, let's see, 21, oh my gosh, 21, jeez. 10, 21, okay, so these are priorities, taking Anjou and Provence. I will say there were a couple of funny moments here. I've been playing this game for like 50 hours, so really not that long. And they want to go and hire condottieri. So how much do they want to pay them, though? How much do you want to buy them for is a question. So they're not going to pay to... No. They wish to hire it. So, oh, okay, so if they have access to them, that's why. So I don't really have great access necessarily. Okay, so we have gone this whole idea of condottieri, allowing mercenaries to go to different parts of the world to really be fighting against the enemy as necessary. But for the moment, for us, that's not going to be a major, major concern. Yes, okay, Laureen has declared war against Provence. That's great for us because it means Provence is going to be wide open for the attack oh so very soon. And they're going to be pretty much all fought out as well. No. What I will do... big deal. Papal state is actually in that now. Brittany wants access, decline access to you. I wonder if I can intervene in the war. I can do a 1 on each side. No, because there's no great power for me to do it. And Provence really should get whooped in this particular case. Oh well. Once I get the opportunity to, I am going to charge forwards and really be taking people out. Okay, cool. Brittany is, of course, fighting on behalf of Laureen. And Provence over here hopefully shouldn't be getting too big or getting too beat up either. That should be really, really annoying for me. Wait a second, I didn't give them access, did I? I didn't give them access? Egads, what is this madness? I'm gonna revoke the access. Ah, shoot. Okay, oh well. We'll figure this out. Andrew's gonna be completely and totally wiped out, but soon enough we will be able to build our own particular supply, fabricated claim on Provence. So, trade over the water, the long distance can be risky. The weather, brigands, and pirates remain a threat on the land as well as on water. Normally the bourgeoisie can cope with a certain amount of mishaps and have their own ways to protect themselves and ensure their cargo. Lately, however, things have been going badly for a large number of merchant families, and some are at risk of bankruptcy. It'd be prudent to offer some financial compensation to get them back on their feet. So, we can compensate the traders, get some mercantilism, but we lose an absolute ton of money for it. Or you said they knew what they're getting themselves into and lose a bunch of loyalty. I think I'd rather lose the money for right now and gain the mercantilism. And of course England's going to go and try to start picking fights with us by saying that this stuff down here belongs to them, which is a complete and total fabrication. Another thing to kind of note now as we get further and further into the actual fighting is that now things like the fort, if you are attacking a fort before now as a defender, you counted as the attacker and you were getting debuffs the entire way through. But if you are attacking it now with Rights of Man, you are considered to be the attacker, and the besiegers are counted as defenders, and that's a great, great thing to be, let me tell you. No, it doesn't look like right now I'm doing a whole lot. I'm actually trying to figure out a great place to build a fort. Yikes. Okay, so my heir is already ill. Good gosh. So I can either pray for him, or he'll die and I'll lose money. Let's send for the trained medicus. We can no longer afford actually getting that actual fort, which is annoying. But that's fine. I will go and start to try to spend money over here, some administrative money, to boost the taxation, base tax rather, of Paris. I'll turn Paris into a glorious, glorious place, let me tell you. And I think after I'll do that, I'll probably put some more into... I want to get Nice as well. Nice is a beautiful place this time of year. February, not too bad anyway. We will be able to go and create for ourselves a claim any moment. There we go. So diplomacy. We will fabricate a claim on Provence. And that's ours. That's going to be ours, I guarantee you. We are also going to give ourselves a general too. We're kind of missing a general here. Oh jeez. So clergy can either go and apparently is condemning someone as a heretic. Either we support and lose clergy and get and lose stability, or we lose stability and support the philosopher. I hate sometimes like this. Like, the estates are great and all that, but I don't really want to lose the tax modifier. But I don't want to lose the philosopher either. So 1456. I'm probably not going to get a whole lot of... No, we're going to do this anyway. That's fine. We can boost stability. In, you know, just a month or two. Actually, wait a second. I should be able to go and claim that someone should give me more administrative support. Now, they're going to lose a ton of loyalty. Can't do that. What I can do, though, is I can go and give myself... Oh my god, he's an amazing general. 4413, so he's a great general right there. This guy's also going to be a good general. 3331. Decline Flanders. Screw Brabant. Screw Holland. Provence, you're going down. Declare war. I'm not going to call any allies, there's no point to it. Oh, geez, Savoy's already in there. I don't like that at all. No, mine. All mine. Speed this up a little bit. Yep, they're going to fall apart. And our troops are amazing, so we're going to lead the way. They're going to die, and we've lost, like, nobody. Sweet. And indeed, they are forced out... Oops, let me actually boost this stability while we're not having an issue here. As soon as they take this particular position, I will be happy. Happy, I say. To back away. Actually, how much money is here? A fair bit of money, so I might just go and loot this as much as possible. Who's a better siege general? 1, 3. Wow, Cannoneer. Unfortunately, he's not going to survive long enough to actually be useful. But having that siege, dear God, that's going to be great. Show me the siege, my friend. Great, we have that as well, so we're going to recall this bro. And check out our next particular... I'll do Co sooner or later, I don't want to do it just yet. So let's improve our relations with Aragon. We're actually not too far on that one either. Okay, so I also want to consider where to put a fort. I think I'm going to probably put a fort here in Dauphiné. it will allow us, first of all, it's mountains, which is great for us. It's an awesome, awesome defensive position. And in all adjacent provinces, too. So into Savoy will allow us to build, to have some control over here to the south as well. And will prevent people from moving past us, assuming, of course, we take out Avignon at some point as well. Okay, that's been completely, totally beggared. Has this been raped just yet? No, we need to pillage and rape as much as possible. My friend, quick, get to Maine, or Mon, or something. This will be ours, I swear by it. I do imagine that soon enough we will probably be fighting the English. But we're pretty much okay for the moment, I would say. Let's speed this up a tiny bit. And there's also try to increase relations, I think, with Castile. I was going to call them Spain for a second, but they're not quite there just yet. And Nevers. Nevers is probably going to be pretty tired after fighting this war, and nobody's going to want to be there for them. So actually, you know what? Call back this bro. Send him to Nevers. To Nevers? Or... yeah, send him to Nevers. If we can get rid of Nevers super, super quick. Oh no, it's Burgundy, that's why. Shoot. How about... there we go. That was quick. Navarra. I wonder if we can successfully take out Navarra. No, Overlord yet again. Egads, this is frustrating. Arg. Who to pick on? Who to pick on? These guys are allied with Brittany. But we could be able to get away with that. I mean, this over here is all farmland, so it's super easy for us to attack. Actually, you know what we'll do? We will start building a spy network on Brittany. And, this has been thoroughly pillaged. Great. This has been thoroughly pillaged. Even better. I'll wait till I get some more pillage out of this one. So, 190, and we have one more tick coming off over here, and as soon as that happens, we'll be able to just kind of say, yawn, and bring ourselves out of this fight. Food for peace, my friend. Okay, can't. No diplomats to send. Shoot. Bring back Castile. 5 days? It's so long. I'm just so used to playing as like Brandenburg, where I don't have to run at all. My diplomats are, you know, wherever they need to be in like a day. So Provence, so just demands 144. Let's see, actually, what do I want more? Do I want Anjou? Do I want this one? So grapes, awesome. Oh yes, and now cool. So our king does now get qualities and characteristics. So our tax increase has just gone up by a fair bit. Okay, this is cloth up here, and this is just yarn down here, wool. I think I'll go take Anjou, so let us take... oh, it's occupied by an enemy in another war. Okay, you know what, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait until hopefully that they realize it's time for them to back out of a couple wars here. Yeah, we're good. We can wait. No big deal. They had no troops left anyway, right? So, the longer we wait, even the better it is for us. Okay, and he's out now, Burgundy. You know what? Maybe it's not going to be enough. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna take these provinces down here. We'll pick up the other pieces later. How much less before I can... ooh, awesome. Yes! Never mind. We're going for this. I'll be happy to throw down some money instead. Clear offers. Do this. Provence, war reparations, ducats. Nah, not good enough. Hey, he's been excommunicated. Even better. Cool. Cool. We might be able to get some trading business out of that. And they can't give me any more because that's all they've got left. So we're going to take those two provinces. Awesome. Major victory. So this is another thing that does happen at the end of a fight. You do get to see exactly what goes on here. So casualties overall, 116 in the combat, and then we lost a lot more really just trying to take out that castle. So sweet. So we gain a little bit of aggressive expansion, and we gain some prestige, which is great. And yes, and actually we got the war reparations as well. So we're in good shape right here. And we have Cass's Belly now for Maine, Anjou, and Bavois. But I don't think I can attack them so quickly. That'd be super, super quick. Wait, I'm not... Ooh. Oh, no, I'm at peace with them. I have to be at peace with them until 1458. Duh. Corruption is growing, so let's root out corruption. And make these guys cores as quickly as possible. I gotta wait one bit more. Curses. Who wants to... Oh, condottieri. Okay. How expensive would that be before you actually consider it? No. No, not worth it at all. To make a core, we're in good shape. Cool. And now we're making almost no money. Another thing to show why we are here right now, I'm probably going to play about another 10 minutes of this and then take a quick break for a bit, is that this has been overhauled over here as well. So, 5-year loan, now you can just do loans on this nice easy to see button right here, repaying as well, repaying all of them, or you can do something now called debasing currency. So if you don't want to go and take a loan, and you don't want to go and really be begging for money from somebody, all you have to do is debase your currency, but it does increase your corruption by quite a bit. So it's kind of a trade-off right there. Alliance offer from Scotland. So, you know, let's say yes. I want the Scots to be happy. And to do so, we actually put a cogs up. No. Can't really hunt pirates over here, can they? No, you know what? We're gonna hunt pirates out of Bordeaux. Marriage offer from Scotland, make our guys even better. And slowly, as the corruption gets rooted out, we'll be able to have a wee bit quick of a breather, you know? We've already got Dauphiné, we already got Provence, and we have Dragon. I don't speak French, I can pretend to, but it's not going to go very well. I have to actually ask myself the question, how much is it going to take to recreate the true bit of France? No. I kind of want to have legit France. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to happen necessarily. Going to be a ways to go here. On the plus side, we are going to have ourselves some very, very lovely opportunity. Yes! Cool. So we have cardinals. Great. Got something to see about that. We can go and spend our influence to become the next papal controller, which would be awesome. But not necessarily that worth it. Hey, since we have improved relations with them, we are now awesome. Provincial unrest, of course, down in where we had just taken it. England must be driven from France is pretty cool. Protect against England is also good. Hey, I guess Provence has been brought back into it. So our next decision, mission-wise here, is talk to Poland, have an army equal or larger to than England, and I think we can do that pretty easily. I think all I do is just make a couple more units. I think we'll do that one. Because we get... land maintenance and recruitment time gets halved. Well, not halved, but it goes down quite a bit. And... if I can get rid of... I can't... that's going to be a long time before I can successfully do that one. So I think we'll do protect against England. And just start buffing our units up some. So, Chevauché. There we go, that's good there, and we'll give him one more unit of knights here and 2 more of infantry, and at that point we are going to have an army bigger, and our army maintenance is going to be a little bit lower than we want it to be, a little bit higher than we want it to be, but in the end it's going to be better for us, I would say. Okay, so we have a fair bit that we have to really be worried about corruption. And how high is the corruption, though? Because I actually never really know. And apparently it's there enough that we can't just skate away by using that. Alright, so how about up here? What can we want to do with this? I do think what we will do is spend a fair bit of money to bring this dude in. My gosh. 10% tax modifier. Yeah, he costs a ton of money. But first of all, we can cover a lot of that by, first of all, weeding out corruption and his... Okay, well, we're not going to be recovering quite as much as I thought we were. But that's okay. The thriving arms industry, look how wonderful we are. We have all these troops now. We're like, hooray! Our maintenance is going down. I will even kind of wonder if we should just get rid of a couple of those units as soon as we've gotten them. Yes, we've just used our folks to do it, and... I don't know. Not the best decision I've ever made, but that's okay. And now I'm going to bring in another unit of cavalry. Oh well. Let's fabricate a claim, shall we? Go put it to Nantes, because at that point it gets us closer and closer. Ooh, improve our prestige. Our prestige is actually dying slowly, is that the problem? Rival of our rival, let us talk to Poland. Improve relations, my friend. But let us go and try to take on Nantes. I think taking on Nantes will allow us... First of all, we can just rape and pillage our entire way through. Nevers is never going to take something away from me. You kidding me, bro? Like, get real. Nevers, Start building a spy network against Burgundy. Might as well. They will eventually help out the British. I know they will. But yes, our troops are in good shape. I actually think I will get rid of some of those infantry. And actually get rid of some of that cavalry too. That stuff is expensive as I'll get out. I don't need to worry about that right now. Hooray, and now we're in positive yet again. And Provence now is considered to be part of the Empire. Even better, which means that all of our money's going to come back in. Instead of just going to trying to force back all of that horrible, horrible material. Now, question is, let me see if I can pull up trade. No, where is it? Hey, Aragon. Yeah, I'll be happy. I'll lose some prestige, but I'll take that. Okay, I'm gonna add in trade goods over here. Okay, cool. So stuff to develop a little bit. Iron is always a good one. I think wine's also a great one too. And cloth isn't too bad, but salt, trade value. What is the greatest trade value that I own right now? I don't own Anjou, which is a problem. 297. 2. I'm gonna go and start increasing in production over here a little bit more. But I also want to make sure that it comes into my actual trading posts. So it goes through Bordeaux. And Bordeaux is all up in this business here. So, you know what? Let's actually increase a diplomatic over here. So we get a full half... No, excuse me. 5% of it, 20%. I'm horrible at this. I'll get to that in a second. We'll spend this first. So we're actually going to wait a little bit more. And we'll start putting in all that good stuff like... all that kind of good stuff like marketplaces first, I guess, to increase everything. Increase the amount of trade power that's going to be coming into our trade nodes. So Provence gives us way more than Dragonugan. So we're going to core provinces. Actually, we're going to do it this way. Core. Awesome. I wait a little bit longer to get another core, but that will boost our economy by a ton. Look at that business right now. Awesome, isn't it? I think so. And the separatists will start to go further and further down as time goes forward. How much of this will go away if I bring back up to full maintenance? A fair bit will go away, so let us just drop it back down to about half. We're in good shape there, and put this back up to full. Start building our coffers back up. And who else can we bring on board that might be good? He could lower our maintenance by a little bit, which would be kind of nice. I do wish I could actually afford to bring on someone like Jules Deshebes, but I can't. But alright, in the meantime, so Charles VII de Valois, whatever. He's an inspiring leader, he's well advised, and he's Midas touched. His heir is an intricate web weaver, so that could be kind of interesting. I kind of want to disavow him, but I'm going to lose an absolute ridiculous amount of prestige from that. And I can't. I can't do it. That would be really, really bad. And now there's actually a fort in Dauphiné as well as Lyonnais. With hills, that's not too bad actually for us. That's actually pretty good. Local defensiveness. So between these two, I have a huge... so where's the defense? Gotta be defense here. Do fort levels for a second. Alright, so export licenses or privileges have to be earned. So gain legitimacy and everyone gets a buff. Or tax modifier, lose 10 legitimacy. I kind of want to make more money right now, so it sounds like a really great idea to actually do this. The question is what will happen. Let's do it. Cool, so we're going to actually make some money because of how much cheaper it'll be for our troops. And we didn't take that much of a hit otherwise. But alright, so these forts here will mean that pretty much the entire south of my country is okay. The fort in Paris will mean that all of this is pretty much squared away. And Lyonnais means that my entire eastern border is in solid shape. Will mean though that the further we go east, the more of an issue it will be for us. But maybe that's going to be waiting for next time. I think for the moment what I'm going to do is take a quick break. And folks, if you like what you see here, you have some suggestions of your own, please let me know. I admit I am not a god at this particular game, but I would love to hear what you have to say, especially for France. But thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys all next time in EU4 Rights of Man. Take it easy, everyone.